At the end of the Ice Age, the machine came. It came from outside. It came from space. It came with one purpose: to change man into mutant. After much suffering and death, a warrior named Nachtan united the ancient tribes of man. Together, they sealed the deadly machine beneath the earth. In the distant mountains of Eastern Europe, only the Brotherhood, descendants of Nachtan, kept knowledge of the machine alive, in stories, in myths, in the sacred book of the Chronicles.
Before the first dawn, there was a battle in heaven. The enemy was cast out and fell to earth, an evil star, broken in body, but not in pride, consumed by envy and hate. It conspired to remake man in its own image, and thus the enemy created a machine that stripped the souls from the dead and dying,
and replaced them with its own dark essence. Nachtan, founder of our order, assembled the ancient tribes of man. Together, they defeated the enemy and sealed his machine beneath the earth. War has broken the Great Seal and awoken the machine. Released from their prison, the mutants dragged every body to the pit where the Great Seal once lay. And deep beneath the ground, the gears of the machine began to turn again, changing the dead and the dying, mutating them into the enemies of man. Even the power of the four corporations couldn't stop them. The Chronicles promised us that one would rise and follow the path of Nachdan down into hell itself and deliver mankind from oblivion. I traveled to see the corporations, to plead with them, to fulfill the prophecy and defeat the enemy of man.
Over time, an evolution of knowledge occurred among Neanderthalers at a rate much faster than that acquired by human beings. And the suggestion that comes through intuition and the coding structure is that a computer in the form of human beings was assembled. Now this may sound a little strange, and I'm not asking anyone to believe me without doing any research of your own, but how I have been able to view this in a more modern fashion is by looking at a vehicle, a motor vehicle, and seeing the distributor cap function and how it connects together the activity of 8 different cylinders, making it possible to cause one cylinder to go down while another one goes up, and everything done in sequence allows more power to be developed than could be developed by any other method. They might tell you that it has 800 horsepower, for example, this motor. So there is a cumulative effect of being able to interconnect into a single center the power generated by the individual activities of a cylinder. Going back to the Neanderthaler, and the fact we know that they had a very significant number of idiot savants, one should try to imagine the creation of a chemical computer that was able to link to the savant part of a brain while ignoring the idiot part of the brain. And if you could do that with significant numbers, the number suggested is 144,000 savant sections into one place, you might be able to develop a computer way beyond what we know today.